Hi everyone, it's Jeff from Coder Kids. Visit us at coderkids.com if you want to check out our virtual camps and virtual classes and learn more about what we're doing over there. Wanted to give a little bit of an update. Right now it seemed appropriate. It's been, believe it or not, like 4 months since this whole coronavirus thing started, and just wanted to give an update kind of on the business and what we've been up to and how we're surviving through the whole crisis. So when coronavirus hit, definitely caught us off guard. We were in the middle of our after school spring classes, and also March is a really big time for summer camp signups. And so, we had to pretty quickly shift most of those in-person classes. We were able to wrap up most of them virtually. And if you are a parent who's taken a Coder Kids class, I just want to say thank you for your patience as we figured out the online system and were able to execute classes that way. And James, who many of you know, he really took the lead on those virtual classes and pretty much taught the rest of the semester essentially by himself. So very grateful to James, and very grateful to everyone who allowed us to kind of teach those classes, because if it hadn't been for that, I don't know if we'd still be in business. Also, like, this might sound weird, but like, I'm really grateful to the federal government for the PPP program, for the EIDL program, because it allowed us just a little bit of extra funding to get through the slowest time, which was definitely like March, April, May. Also, May things started picking up a little bit toward the end of the month, because we're not offering really any in-person classes this summer. We tried to, but we're unable to get people signed up. So we have essentially gone with a lot of virtual classes, and so in May, people started finding our virtual classes online, signing up. June was a really busy month for us. There were some weeks that we had just some really, really big classes. And I think those classes overall have gone really well. We started out on Zoom, and I actually moved almost entirely to Discord because we really like that platform a little bit better. But yeah, so it was a bit tumultuous, but we, with the help of the funding from the government, and then the summer big push that we got for virtual classes, fortunately we've been able to kind of recover and are doing pretty well now. James is managing most every aspect of Coder Kids, to be honest. He has been doing a great job with the summer camps and is taking over most aspects, and I'm mostly focused on trying to improve things like our blog and SEO, different campaigns that we have, and then also taking care of some of the financial stuff on the back end. When coronavirus hit, we, I was worried about Coder Kids. I was worried about the longevity of the business, being after school and summer camp programs. Probably not exactly what you want to do when you are, when you're in the midst of a virus. Still not really sure exactly how the fall is going to go, but we're pretty sure that we're going to be able to stay in business by offering, virtual classes and things. But anyway, where was I going? Oh yeah, so when coronavirus hit, we have a developer that is on staff with us from Indonesia. His name is David, and I was like, David, we gotta do some other stuff, because I don't even know if Coder Kids is going to be in business in a few months. And so we actually started working on an app for QuickBooks. So I don't know if you're familiar with QuickBooks, the accounting software. Basically what this app does is it takes Stripe transactions. Stripe is a merchant or a payment processor that is very popular in the world today, especially in the tech world. So we made the problem with Stripe, this is really getting off topic from Coder Kids, but the problem with Stripe is that when it moves into QuickBooks, it only shows the bulk transfer. It doesn't show a breakdown of customer data or dates or amounts. And so what this app does essentially is it translates that data from Stripe into QuickBooks, and it does that kind of seamlessly, honestly. So it's got the sales, the receipts, the payouts, and it takes care of all that stuff with journal entries and things like that for merchant fees. So it's a pretty neat little app. Honestly, the first app, I guess the first app that I ever built. So with David's help, we did that, and it's honestly pretty cool. So excited about that. And then let's see. So then a few months later, I got a phone call from a friend whose name is Jesse Grimm. He's in the Houston area also. And he asked if I wanted to start a little business with him, a little side business. And so part of the reason that we started it is because we did feel like a lot of parents were going to be looking for like educational solutions as they kind of move out of schools in the spring, and then with uncertainty in the fall as well. This business is called Mastery Genius, and it's essentially, it's just that. I mean, it's a software platform that takes adaptive assessments and then it makes a prescriptive curriculum. So basically the assessment will change as it goes through each question. If you get the question wrong, it'll get a little bit easier. If you get the question right, it'll get a little harder. So we can pinpoint pretty well where your child is for reading and math, and then we'll give them a prescribed curriculum for like exactly what they need. So we got masterygenius.com and we launched that business about early June, yeah. And so that's been going on for me. Again, those two things are separate from Coder Kids, but I really wasn't sure where Coder Kids was going back at the time that we started those things, so I'm really grateful for that. But Coder Kids itself has been chugging along for the last few months. Like I said, James is taking care of a lot of business, and things have been going really well. I guess no one really knows what the future holds. We've been in communication with a lot of after-school programs and summer camps, and some people, some topics you can't do virtually. And we're really fortunate to be in a field that we were able to adapt pretty quickly and do virtual camps. And I think it really might also define the future of Coder Kids to a large extent. I mean, obviously we'd still love to do in-person classes, but depending on what we have, we'll take what we're given, I guess. And so we'll see. But yeah, things are still alive with Coder Kids. Things are going pretty well, and we're just trying to push forward and make it through this thing. We're fortunate that we don't have a large rent payment, because I know a lot of people do, and so it's even tougher for them. But we're pushing through. So yeah, come and visit us at coderkids.com. Check out the cool classes that we're offering this summer. James has been really creative about some of the things that he's been able to offer. A lot of like Minecraft and Roblox classes. Obviously a ton of Scratch programming, but also more advanced programming, JavaScript and Python. And then also coming up, we're doing like an animation course, a YouTube 101 course. So there's a lot of things that even aren't like necessarily coding related, that are just kind of tech related. So I think all told, we're going to make it out of this, and hopefully we can keep getting some traffic from online to help support us until the in-person classes are back in action. So anyway, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.